Hey there folks, this is GreenXI, welcoming you right back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. This is bonus episode 2 of 4. What we're going to do today is a whole lot of mixed up mishmashy crap. So, first up I want to go over to Tifa's house, which... oh, down here? It's either this one or the one next door. We'll find out now. What, next door? Oh, okay. So, we're just going to do this to get Tifa's ultimate limit break. I'm hoping to show it off before the end of the series, but the way that our limit breaks have been leveling up, I don't know. I hope so. I want to show them off. So anyway, over to the piano. I actually showed this off earlier in the series, but for some reason it didn't work. Maybe you've got to do it on a later disc. Okay, let's go for it. I remember. Right, so you want to go. Get ready. See if I can recognize the song even through my talking. X square triangle, R1 triangle, R1 square, X square triangle, R1X, circle X square X. Start. Right, here we go. I'm not sure if you need Tifa in the party. You probably do, but I'm not certain. There's something inside the music sheet. Tifa, what's happened to our town? Was it all an illusion, or just a dream? No, it was neither. I remember trying to get people out of the flames, but not having the strength. Burning with anger, I went to the reactor to kill Sephiroth, so this is why your father, Tifa's father, went to see Sephiroth. But he was nowhere to be found. Instead I found you, collapsed inside. I felt saving you was far more important than going after Sephiroth. There were several others that were still alive inside, but I was only able to save you. No, it couldn't have been then. Couldn't have been your father. Your father died. I was coming out of the reactor, Shinra troops were just arriving. I recall a scientist named Hojo was in charge. He ordered the troops to gather up everyone still alive for the experiment. I didn't know what type of experiment he was talking about, but I wasn't about to let him have my dearest student. Putting on my back, I headed down the mountain to the village. I used the cure spell on you many times. And started to head for Midgar to look for a doctor for you. I don't like that city, but my cure spells weren't helping, so that's how she ended up in Midgar by the looks of it. I decided to go to Midgar to find a doctor I could trust. I'm worried about you, but I can't settle down in one place for very long. Have you recovered fully? Are you well? I wonder how many years have passed since then. I just got into town again, but I can't believe it. The whole town is back to normal, except for the strange beings with black clothes all around. That won't be quite normal to me, see? The town reeks of Shinra, but I won't go after them. You may think I'm running from them, but it's just that I don't want anything to do with Shinra anymore. Feels like time is running out. I'm sure you'll find this letter, and this gift for you. It should come in handy. I can't even jump anymore, but I hope you continue to sharpen your skills and remember what I taught you. To my most precious student, from Zangan. Zangan? Can you actually meet Zangan? I'm not sure. The name rings a bell, but I'm not sure. She never shows off in the story or anything, except for now that she's like a martial artist kind of person. She never seems like a monk to me or anything like that. Well, anyway, one more thing I want to show you in Nibelheim. It's not going to give you anything. It's not going to get you anything at all. But it is something I want to show off. A little cutscene. Ooh, power source. Not yet. But yeah, see you in a sec. We are back. On the way back down to the basement of the Nibelheim mansion, Tifa leveled up. While there are a lot of enemies and stuff, they go down in one shot by now, or they should do. Anyways, just wanted to show you. Come back in Disc 3. Maybe towards the end of Disc 2 as well it works. I'm not sure, I've never tried, but... because I like to do my side quests in Disc 3. But this is showing Cloud and Zack together in the little test tubes. I go onto that a bit late. They're both created next to each other. I say created. Infused? Is that more of the right word? You don't have to see this at all. I just like to... I like it. I like seeing Zack in more of the cutscenes. Or more of the scenes. Because you don't see him very often in this game. If you play Crisis Core for the PSP, you'll see Zack a whole lot. He's the main character of that game. And it shows how he gets on with Aeris. The whole game is all about him and how things really happen instead of showing Cloud all the time, where the things didn't really happen with Cloud very often. That's a stunning game, Crisis Core, but the battle system is awful, the leveling system is all based on luck and is horrible. I would say watch a Let's Play of Crisis Core more than play it, personally, because the cutscenes are stunning, and the music and everything. So they escaped from Nibelheim together, which explains why Cloud was picked as Zack's little henchman when they returned to Nibelheim later on. They were mates. They escaped together, they were mates. But on this, it smells a little, though don't complain. Sort of like Final Fantasy 9 there, where Marcus and Blank, I think it was, are putting on their costumes. Alexandra soldier costume. And they say, this smells. Stuff like that. I love how they use this music for this scene. It really fits it somehow. Even though you know it shouldn't. Look, I even gave you a ride. Look how nutsy Cloud is, just like we saw him before. Too much Mako. What are you going to do once we get to Midgar? We saw before that Tifa found Cloud by the Midgar train station. A little bit like this, walking up a little bit. So I'm guessing that Zack now put Cloud on a train and Tifa finds him, and that's how this all happens. It sort of fills in the gap, this scene. Yep, gotta change my plans. No matter what I do, I need some money first. Want to start a business? What can we do? I'm guessing. I mean, it might be completely wrong. I might have mixed up the timeline a bit there. I probably did. Think there's anything good? Oh, whatever. You know what I mean. Hey, old guy. What do you think I'd be good at? What are you yapping about? You're still young, ain't ya? Young folks should try everything. This is true. Anything you want to try. Unfortunately, in real life, that ain't quite how things work, but in theory, we should be able to try whatever we want, regardless of money. Look at him doing squats all the time. He does that in Crisis Core as well. He's a weirdo. And even Cloud picks up on that and does it himself. In this. I've got a lot of brains and skill that other guys don't. That settles it. I'm gonna become a mercenary. Yeah, thanks, Pops. I'm gonna become a mercenary, and that's that. Boring stuff, dangerous stuff, anything for money. I'm gonna be rich. So Cloud, what are you gonna do? It's no point asking him to do, is it? Bloody hell. Just kidding, I won't leave you hanging like that. We're friends, right? Ah. What was his head doing down there? I'm saying nothing. So there we go. Get to see a bit more of Zack, and I like that. Okay, what's up next for them? Why is he carrying him like that? You'd think he'd at least piggyback him. I suppose it's the massive sword that causes a problem. What? What happened there? Oh, he got shot. Okay. So here we go. Zack dies trying to escape with Cloud. Cloud gets caught, but he can't do shit at all, so they make use of him. Forget it, just leave him. Or maybe they don't make use of him. Okay. I don't always remember this scene. It's not something I watch every single time. Oh, it's raining now. They leave him for dead in the rain. Zack's parents being the ones who were in Gungaga village. Yeah. See, it shows Zack dying by you, but also shows him dying in the Nibelheim reactor when he goes to kill Sephiroth. Is that weird at all? Wow, that looks so strange from this angle. Looks nice. Midgar looks really nice from this angle. So there we go. That's all I wanted to show you of this, I think. Unless there's a bit... No, okay. There's nothing else down here. I will now see you for the next part. Okay, we are back. The next thing we're doing, can you remember back in Disc 2 when we went to Lucretia's cave with Vincent? Got a bit of story and everything, and I said we'd be returning in Disc 3 to wrap everything up and get Vincent's ultimate weapon and ultimate limit break, final limit break. That's what we're going to do now, finish off the story with Lucretia. I just want to show off on the map exactly how to get to it again in case you can't be asked to go back to a different one and you're following along as some sort of walkthrough-ish thing. So, that's what we're going to do. It's a long tunnel, it's a long old tunnel, but he'll make it. Remember on the map, if you can't find your submarine, it's a pink blob. It's a pink blob, that's what it is. It's the last time we'll be using the submarine in the game. For any side quest, for any reason, actually. Right, so, let's get up by that. You know what we're doing. Once again, we're going to get the PHS on the go and ring up Vincent. Somehow he comes and drops in and we can't come and drop in. But yeah, I know, I'm not complaining. Back into the waterfall. So, for the second and last time, we're coming into Lucretia's cave. Here it is. Ah, there's not much. I thought there was more story to it, but it doesn't look like it. Received death penalty and chaos. Chaos is the limit break, death penalty is his weapon. I'm going to chuck his weapon on, just because for one of the last bosses you might have to use the entirety of all the characters we got, so I might as well put it right on now. Because you never know. Wait a minute, it might be good. Anyways, see you in a sec for the next thing. Okay folks, next up we're heading back to Coral. We could have got this when we came on the train earlier, but I didn't. I think you have to have Barrett in your party. If you don't, then... yeah, you know. There we go. And one of these tents around you, I wish I could remember which one, but we're going to get Barrett's ultimate limit break, which we can teach him straight away, because he's already reached that point. I don't want to die, but who can stop Meteor? That's true. Is Meteor really going to crash down on us? See, they're all relying on us. This memento is all I have left of my husband. I'll give it to you if you please stop Meteor. Okay, Catastrophe. Amazing. Really powerful final limit break for Barrett that hits every single enemy. So, like I said, to learn these ultimate limit breaks, you need to have learnt every other limit break, which for these three characters means the 6 before and then teach the item kind of thing. See you in a sec once again. And we are back. I'm not sure if you need to have Sid in your party for this part, but it makes sense considering we're going to be getting Sid's best weapon. Remember we spoke to this guy before and we got a nail bat for... was it a nail bat? Or Yoshiyuki or something similar anyway, for Cloud. Keep talking to him. No matter how much I look, the rocket's still gone, but I just can't stop it. Just call it an old man's folly, if you will. Keep going. So to get you into this, for me, it's kinda a hobby. But out of appreciation, let me give you this. Venus Gospel. That doesn't... is it a weapon or is it the limit break? It is the weapon, okay, I can remember. And the ultimate one, you know it by the nothing on the growth. Really powerful, and like I said before, maybe our party will have to split up for one of the final bosses. You never know. I'm not sure what it is based on, but I'll tell you more about that when we get to the bosses. See you in a sec for the last part of this bonus episode. Last up for today, we're going to head on over to Cosmo Canyon. Make sure to have Red in your party. If you don't, I don't think this will activate, so it's, you know, it's worth having them in it just in case. I don't think it does. You can only do this after Bugenhagen has been taken to the Sleeping City and all that sort of stuff with the diamond weapon has happened, so I would just come here in Disc 3. Bugenhagen is not well anymore. Why don't you hurry and see Bugenhagen? Right. Bugenhagen, as we know, is a very old man. So there are going to be problems and... oh, wrong way. And you know, there's a sad scene coming up. You can probably guess what it is already. Bloody torch. I remember this time, he's up the ladder. Oh my god, here it comes. This is for Red's ultimate weapon, by the way. The last ultimate weapon we'll be getting, except for one. Two! We'll be getting 2 more ultimate weapons. Grandfather! One or two anyway. Clouds we still need to get, and that's one of its own. That's a tough one to get, but it's a really good one. And we're gonna get Yuffies, I think. Either that or a limit break, I'm not sure which one. Grandfather! Nanaki, you're still here? I can't leave you like this, Grandfather. It's a duty of my Seto's son to guard this canyon and her people. Listen, Nanaki, I think you may already know. If you have any mission in life, it's not to defend this valley. Look at the withering mountain grass, listen to the warble of the newborn chocobos. Look always to the eternal flow of time, which is far greater than the span of a human life. We will teach you more than staying here in this valley. What you will see eventually will become a part of life's dream. For my children and for your children. So please, Nanaki, go with Cloud, with your eyes, your ears. Oh ho ho! Now, don't look like that. I'm alright. It's a wide world and you must go out and see it. You may even find your life's mate, you never know. Might find another dog, or another Eris. Oh yes, take this along. I think it'll look good on you now. Oh. Here we have it. The death of Bugenhagen. It's so sad. This part actually hits me harder than Eris dying, you know. Grandpa told me that he's going away again. Seems like he really liked that airship. He told me he couldn't stay still and just zipped out of here. He even gave me a gift. Yeah, he's saying that. Limited moon. Wait a minute, aren't you supposed to give gifts after you come back? Ah. So maybe we'll run into him again somewhere. Thanks, Cloud. I think what Red is doing here is disguising the fact that Bugenhagen's died so that we don't have something extra on our mind while we're going to save the planet kind of thing. Or he doesn't want to upset us all. You know, yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. But anyways, that's the last I wanted to show. This has been Greeny XI. I hope you've enjoyed. This is the last of the mishmashy episodes, or bonus episodes. Next time we're going to be going to do something to do with Yuffie. And then in the 4th of 4 bonus episodes, we're going to be heading to get Cloud's... We're going to beat one of the weapons actually, the optional weapons, and get Cloud's ultimate weapon, which is pretty damn amazing. I'll see you again in a bit, folks.